championship. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. On the ground, it's Tatum. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Auburn now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On first down, why not keep it on the down? And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Sooners begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Now they're running on the toss. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage, so the 22. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They begin with a quick throw to the left.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. To throw, it's Arnold. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout, and it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that run.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
That run sets up a critical third down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough to give the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. First out and more. He's still running. He's found some room at the 45. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to it on first down. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
To the air, it's Mateer. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Moves out of the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. But they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Oh, what a cut, and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. First down here for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's McClellan. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tackle made after just a short gain. 2nd down play coming up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The Sooners are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Touchdown, Sooners. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's still running. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Now here he goes. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Toss play to the outside.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pass caught, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. The ball is picked off. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. First down and 10 now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, second and 9.
Christine, on the spread era over the years,
Bears has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Tatum. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of play. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Arnold. Snags a good throw. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. 1st and 10 now for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it. Again, ripping through the defense. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
7th play of the drive coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. In the lead as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Henderson. No stopping him in that one. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Oh, the football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
That's reeled in. It's McClellan. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
When there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense, you give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get line.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Looking right. This one caught. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And they're trying to punch it in here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Dropping back. It's Mateer. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. 2nd down after the incompletion. A play action looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring clip. The offense will now take over at the 30. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another 1st down coming up. Over the middle, it's Simmons. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed on that play. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for a playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
The playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sticks. It's Sategna. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid game. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
Touchdown, Sooners. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this.